The reoccurring narrative that black women are not enough and are too much at the same damn time was on full blast this week. First, we saw it in Louisiana when a Catholic school sent home 11-year-old Faith Fenedy for wearing her hair in braids, a hairstyle that the school says violates its policy. Now, I can imagine Faith spent all day in a hot, overcrowded, definitely overbooked black hair salon, but was excited to do so because she really wanted to make a great first impression at her new Christian school. But instead of being accepted and welcomed by the school administrators, they publicly humiliated and rejected her. Then, on Friday morning, the president of the French Open announced that they would be making a change to the dress code and banning catsuits. Now, this is a direct shot at Serena Williams, who famously wore a black form-fitting catsuit that was designed by Nike in her first major tournament after giving birth to the lovely Olympia, her daughter. But that may not even be the most egregious thing that happened all week. Let's head to Brooklyn to Ice Cube's Big 3 championship game, where veteran TV on-air personality Charissa Thompson showed up to work for a nationally televised event wearing blonde box braids. She said on her Instagram that she took the aggressive approach of getting braids to help adapt to the humidity in the Bahamas where she was on vacation. Okay. Now let me be clear about something. Charissa absolutely has the right to wear her hair however she chooses. After all, her hair, her choice, and all that. But I also want you to recognize the inherent privilege associated with Charissa's right to do that, especially when she's returning to the workplace. A right and a privilege that I, as a black woman, don't have access to. Nor does 11-year-old Faith, as a young black girl, get access to. Charissa's presumed acceptance into spaces by the same people and oppressive systems that are used to exclude black women, including her colleagues and black women in society in general, represents an unlevel playing field. It represents discrimination and inequality. Yet, we as black women are expected to survive and exist within these confines. And God forbid we show any signs of actually thriving beyond their expectations. You know what happens, right? The goalpost is moved. And then what you get is a white man who is threatened by and making threats against Serena Williams and her black excellence, for example. Before you go trivializing this as an overreaction to something that's just about hair or about our clothes, ask yourself why, in 2018, as recent as July, black service women were just given permission to wear their hair in locks or braids or any other ethnic hairstyle. There is real pain that is caused by the continued policing and appropriation of black women bodies and hair and anything else that is rightfully ours. And willfully ignoring our history and our pride is a further erasure of our stolen past that leads to young impressionable girls like Faith growing up to become traumatized black women who lack self-love and body positivity. So yes, respect our heritage, admire our beauty, but please, and I say this both literally and metaphorically speaking, don't touch our hair.